Hi, Inside Kate's Kitchen. Good to see you. I survived the concert. Angela Critters, you're over at Carter's Eats as well, I know. Jigging it with Jeff. Woo! You guys, I survived. I absolutely survived. So I took a mental health day and I am going to cook some breakfast. I haven't had breakfast in months. So, gluten-free bread. This is so good. Man, I had a 16-hour day yesterday. I got to work at 6, and my husband and I were driving home at, driving home at 9. I mean, I was getting in the car at 9. So what is that? That's 12, 13, 14, 15. 15-hour day. Look at that. You can't tell that's gluten-free, can you? And it's egg-free as well. So, oh, you know what? I shouldn't start my toast yet. I'm going to grab some bacon and I'll tell you about the concert. Guess I'm not grabbing any bacon, I'm grabbing some ham. So, Jigging with Jeff, hello, Angela Critters, cannot wait to hear about how it went. It was awe-inspiring. It was awe-inspiring. My children were just, oh my God. Oh my God. They were hyped up. The audience was into it. And I'm exhausted. I call this the dumb look. Because I'm absolutely, I'm spent. That word spent, you know that word? Where when you wake up in the morning, it's like, okay, I think I can move. I'm here, I'm alive, but wow. Okay, so I'm going to work with my duck egg first, and I'm going to move this down here. So, t-shirt from Carter's Eat. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, there we go. Duck eggs are bigger than chicken eggs, so I only need one. I think I measured the ounces of a duck egg compared to a chicken egg. A chicken egg was 0.5 ounces, and a duck egg is about 1.5 ounces. So I get a lot more from that. I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then I'm going to shake this up with some seasonings. Okay, so I added about 2 tablespoons of water. I do that because it makes a fluffier egg. But anyway, Angela Critters, it was awesome. The kids were so happy. We started out with our warm-up, a little bit of everything seasoning. We started out with a snippet of our warm-up, and that was done in silhouette, so all you could see were bodies that were stretching and reaching, and the music was hype, and wow. Thank you, Inside Kate's Kitchen. That is true. That is true. Okay, bringing you back up here to look at me. And I'm a little bright, I know. Okay, so making eggs. I was gonna have bacon, but it looks like Troy may have eaten all that. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have any. So I'm making eggs. I have some ham and gluten-free toast. The egg, of course, is a duck egg. Ooh, you can't see it. I need to turn this off. Is that better? Or is that too dark? So I aerate this, right? I have, let me see if I can do this. One of these shaker jars. Of course, you know it's on I spilled it. Of course I did. Of course I did. So I have a shaker. I aerate that egg so I get a really light and fluffy egg. a nonstick pan. I could do this in cast iron, but with the cast iron, sometimes if the residue will leave a, it won't be a clean tasting egg. Yeah. So I'll bring you over here. What'd you say, Angela? I added a little bit of water to my eggs all my life, even though I don't eat them. My husband says they're much fluffier. Correct, correct. Okay, we won't make it so dark. There we are. Okay, turn that on, get some butter in there. Butter, butter, butter. Butter. Butter, 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 butter. Butter. Yes. Queen Diana, yes. Joyce Stewart, me too, Kate. Yes, hello. So glad you've come to join me on my day off, my mental health day. After that concert, man, like I said, the kids did so well. They did so well. We did 20 dance numbers, all between 2 and 7 minutes long. The concert was about an hour and 15 minutes with a 10-minute break so kids could get tap shoes on and point shoes on. Yes, I had girls, ballerinas on point. This is going to be this is 1 duck egg, 2 tablespoons of water, and seasoning. One duck egg, 2 tablespoons of water, and seasoning. So I hope you can see that it's not too bright. It might be too bright. Is that too bright? Ooh! What's that look like? Is that better? Maybe it's too dark now. No, that's good. That's good. Turn down the heat a little bit. Ooh, I think I better turn that way down so I don't burn it on the bottom. Oh, this is going to be so good. You know what? I am a heat freak, so I'm going to add some red pepper flake to that. Now, Kate, I know you wouldn't like this because you don't do any heat. Or am I wrong about that? Keep that moving so that it doesn't stick. Looks like we have a little bit of stickage over here. I feel like you need more light. I don't know. Do I dare? Not yet. Looks like I already broke, so I might as well. There we go. Too bright. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a minute so that it can cook through. I should probably cover it up. I'm going to turn the heat on low. That is a silicone cover. It's an all-purpose cover, and it works for stuff like this. Anyway, so we got that going on. Yay! Eggs. Time for toast, but you guys know how to make toast. I'm just making a mental health breakfast for myself. And so, like I said, I have gluten-free bread. It is a company out of Minnesota, actually. It's plant-based and egg-free, so I can eat it. Now, if a company used duck eggs, I'd be fine. But most gluten-free companies that make bread use chicken eggs. So this is really good to find. I suppose that would be considered vegan. I am not vegan. I am not vegan. Who is it? Angela Critters, thank you. Hi, R5 Adventures, yes. Yes. And Joy Stewart is still here, yay. Inside Kitchen, all of you, thank you so much for coming on my day off. I'm doing a mental health day. I'm going to try to get, there we go. I'm doing a mental health day because I had a 15-hour day yesterday, a 13-hour day the day before that, and each day prior to yesterday, which was the dance concert, I had 10 to 12-hour days. And after a while, that kind of weighs on you. It paid off. Now, you know how if you do hard work, it will pay off. And yesterday was tremendous. I had my husband crying in the audience. I had my mother-in-law crying in the audience. I had, you could hear parents boo-hooing. I also did 2 of the best pieces of choreography I've done in, I think, 5 years. Well, I just started choreographing again 5 years ago. So for modern dance, which is my style, which is, the traditional Martha. If you don't know modern dance, Martha Graham, Doris Humphrey, Weidman, Layer, all of these different innovators in modern dance, not interpretive dance. Not interpretive dance or whatever that weird stuff is, but modern dance. So I did 2 of my best pieces of choreography this year, and I'm really proud of the students for being able to pick up on the technique, and I'm really proud of myself for, I'm just gonna do this right now. I'm really proud of myself for being able to, oh, toast is done, scared me. For being able to capture the music and elevate it. God, I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to put that thing up. And elevate the music with my movement. Someday I'll buy a shade for that. So, that's kind of unusual to be able to take a very strong piece of music and not just support the music with movement, but to actually elevate it and bring more meaning to it. So, yes, proud of my students for being able to pick up on the technique, and then proud of myself for elevating the music. Other than that, I had a ton of, oh, by the way, real butter. I don't waste time with margarine or anything like that because it's really not good for you. So, real butter, gluten-free toast. What else do we have going on here? Okay, we have people saying hello. Kim Fife, hello. Great to see you this morning. I'm so glad you're here. There's so many options you have. And I'm a new live stream host, so sometimes it's a little jumpy, and I appreciate you putting up with whatever I bring to the table. Okay, let's get these eggs. Wow, you guys, you should see this. Okay, I better, might want to turn off the gas. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes, do you see that? Let me get that there. Oh, I hardly showed it. There it is. Okay, so that is going, I'm going to put that on my plate. So I'll plate that up. With my toast. Yeah, that's going to be terrific. Now I'm going to cover that so that I can get that ham heated up. And I have, I'm just going to cover that for right now, and we'll get some ham going. So how are we doing over here? There's the pan. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Woo! Yes. Gonna get some ham in there. Ham in there, ham in there, ham in there. This just needs to be warmed through. I'm gonna eat this morning. Did that get too dark on you? Probably did. Turn that down. Did that help? Yes, it did. Okay. I need some lighting. I need some real lighting. Me too, Kimpa. SW, are you here? Carter's Eat, honey, we could. Oh, I'm sorry, Carter's Eat. I'm doing my thing. I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything you've done. Did you see my t-shirt? I got it on. I didn't want to take Carter's Eat. I didn't want to take away from your life. That's really. I just wanted to go live. I have a chiropractor's appointment at 11:45 because the girl is old. So you're seeing my messy house. I have a chiropractor's appointment, so I just wanted to go live, and I didn't want to have to disrupt your life. So that's where I am on that. So my ham is heated through. I'm gonna take you in. Yeah, I'm using my fingers, and yes, I'm burning them. I'm gonna take you into the other room so I can eat this. I don't want to stand up and eat. Woo! Hallelujah! Woo! All right. So I'm not one to eat on camera, but I'm gonna do that today. But I have to move two things before we do that. Hold on one second. Come on with me. Here we go. Follow the food. Follow the food. Don't look at the wine boxes. Oh. Now, I am not doing a mukbang. I'm just going to talk to you and eat. Okay? So, I think I need a fork. So let's, Gil Skills, hello, hello, hello. I had a dance concert last night, so today I am home because yesterday was a 15-hour day, and I'm taking a mental health day because I need one, and I think I also need some light. And I'm having breakfast for the first time in months because I leave the house at 5:45 to get to work at 6. So I'm gonna go get a fork and I'm gonna get my coffee. Of course, these are things I should have thought of before I went live. Okay, now that this is set, I'm really, 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 really pleased with myself and pleased with my students. And you guys, the dance concert went so well. I was crying over it, crying. Beyond sauerkraut. Thank you. Unfortunately, I will have to run very soon. That's just fine. That's just fine. Inside Kate's Kitchen. You can go ahead. I'm glad you stopped by. If you guys don't know Inside Kate's Kitchen, she is one of my friends that I found on a wonderful channel called Daddy Curb's Farm. Daddy Curb's Farm, a homesteading story. I found her there, and back, I think it was way back, I started watching the Saturday Live show back in October when I started this. Yeah, please check out Inside Kate's Kitchen. She is awesome. She's awesome. She does, she finds, she's preserves food, she cans food, she makes dinner for her husband. And she does this thing where she says not leftovers, but makeovers. So it's really fun, really fun. Shanice and Mommy at Mommy's Corner. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. I'm eating breakfast. I am not one to eat on camera, but I'm hungry. It's my day off. I had a 15-hour day yesterday. I had a concert. It was a good concert. My kids did great. This is good, you guys. Once again, this is, I used a duck egg, 2 tablespoons of water, some everything seasoning, and I added red pepper flakes at the very end, and it's given it a nice little kick. Then I had, I thought I was gonna have bacon, but I didn't have any bacon. So I found some all natural, this was in my refrigerator, all natural, hormone free, something ham that, you know. So it's good for you. Well, it's ham. Is ham good for you? I don't know. Got my coffee. I have gluten-free bread because I am gluten-free. And this is a gluten-free, egg-free bread, so I would assume it's considered vegan. I am not a vegan, obviously, because I'm eating ham and eggs. But, like I said, I haven't had breakfast. I'm trying not to show my food. I haven't had breakfast like this in months. Sometimes the best food is the simplest food, and right now, an egg and ham open-faced toast sandwich is the best I can do. I couldn't do any better for myself. Let's see. So the concert. Carter Zeke knows. She knows. I was freaked out. Absolutely freaked out. I think it was on Wednesday. I started crying at 7. I don't think it's gonna be a very good concert. The kids are trying and I haven't been good enough. I haven't been good enough. I haven't tried hard enough. These kids were busting their rear end for a reason. It wasn't because they were working hard because I was behind them the whole time. I was like, you do this, you're great, come on, you got this. I was their best cheerleader. And I was thinking on Wednesday, I was like, I'm not good enough. Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. So I'm online, I'm on YouTube. I go over to Instagram. I write a note to Carter Zeke. I'm so emotional right now. I'm so emotional right now. My husband gave up. God bless his soul. My husband gave up. He's like, honey, I know you're sad. Your kids are going to be fine. I just want you to take this time to think about stuff, and I'm going to bed. I was like, oh, geez. It turned out The evening started at 7. We did our first piece. We did our theme piece that we did a number where it talked, a dance number that talked about the choreographic technique we used throughout the concert, which was theme and variation. And who is that? Fevers and Sissy! Fevers and Sissy, thank you. Thank you. Hey, do you see it? Now I gotta have one, Carter's Eat, no. I gotta have one that says, or Beyonce, or Kicking It with Karen, and you know, a little girl, a little brown girl kicking a cabbage or something. Oh, you're at breakfast with your parents. Well, have some eggs on me. Except for you have to pay for them. I need a napkin. I'm coming back. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Look what I found. I found some pomegranate juice. This stuff is so good. This is so good. And it's good for you. I don't know how, but it's good for you. This is usually what I flavor. God bless America. This is usually what I flavor my my kombucha with. But my kombucha, sorry. My kombucha, oh my gosh. Am I the girl with technical difficulties or what? Or bodily function difficulties? Like, I'm gonna have to blow my nose. My kombucha right now is resting in the back because it's been resting for about 3 months. So I'm not gonna have blueberry kombucha. Who's here? Who's here? Your girl Shay. Your girl Shay. How are you? I'm eating breakfast on my day off. Oh, thank you. That was really good. Reap what you sow. I have okay, so I'm not a farmer, obviously. I live in a city, and but I do my best to get fresh cuts of meat and all of that. And I was really pleased to see your beef processing video, because that's the exact same process I use with cuts of meat, where you grind it and you cut some up for this and you cut some up for that. But your grinder, oh my God, that's a beautiful machine. I mean, really. And that leg, I don't know if I could, I obviously don't have the space or anything to cut up a whole quarter of beef, but that was really impressive. I really like that video. I have to look at the camera. I really like that video. Charles, hi Charles. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Yes. I've missed you. Charles, I have been so busy the last week. I really haven't had the opportunity to, yes, I did like it. I did like that video. I haven't had the opportunity to get over to many channels in the last week. So I will be over to visit you at some point. Now that you're doing a whole cow reap with a whole cow. Oh, I don't think I can. It's just my husband and I in the house and our dog Stella. I don't think I'd need a whole cow, but I can't wait to see that video. That's for sure. Drinking sounds from start to finish. That's excellent. Beautiful. So what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I've been busy with the concert. The kids were great. I thought for a long time, I thought, or for a couple days, I thought I wasn't doing a good job. And then yesterday, those kids showed themselves. They were stars. They were on it. They everything that they needed to do together, they did together. Everything that I mean, in unison. Every time they had to break apart and do variations on a theme, they rocked it. They rocked it. I went home last night feeling triumphant. And that's a rare feeling for me because I'm a perfectionist. But when I see, I'll tell you what made me feel so good. When I see kids come in my classroom in September and they don't know their left foot from their right foot, how to walk forward, backward, or side to side, they don't know how to do that. And by the end of the year, they can do a time step, or they can do a 3-step turn, or they can walk forward in a straight line. That's when I know I've been successful. And then those kids who have many years, sorry guys, every single time I go live, my nose runs. Those kids who have multiple years of dance, and then they, God, I'm hungry. And then they grow in my class, even though they're in class with beginners, they grow because they become mentors and teachers to the kids who don't know how to dance. So their technique is elevated. This is when it's good to be a teacher. This is when it's good to be a teacher. When you can see other children mentoring their peers, and you can sit back and be okay with it. Now, I know a lot of teachers who, if a child is trying to teach something in a new or better way than they were teaching it, they can sometimes get offended by that, like the child is overstepping their boundaries. But in my case in dance, I'm an English teacher too, but I kind of forgot that this week. In my case as a dance teacher, when I saw those kids this week pulling their peers aside and saying, hey, if you do it like this, it'll be a lot easier. Yes, the most people don't know about thing that we do on the... Excellent. Thank you, Reap What You Sow. I love that name, by the way. Reap What You Sow must be your last name. Sow Lejeune. Is it one or two? Okay, I've digressed. I'm kind of out there today because I have had nothing on my mind but producing a good show. And now I actually get to sit down and eat. And it's good. And I'm stuffing my face. And I am happy. And I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here. And you guys, as everybody says in every other chat, if there's someone you don't know. No, Lejeune is the last name. I'm Todd. Hi, Todd. Todd Lejeune. But I love the Reap What You Sow. That's really cool. Todd, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I'm sure I was talking about how I'm all over the place, because this is the first time I've really had time to sit down and talk about and think about me. Or not talk about me, but really take care of myself. Comment, commit, and stay. Comment, commit, and stay. I'm not going to sing to you. I'm not Lisa. But this is the first time in months that I've had time to sit down, eat breakfast, and just enjoy the company of my YouTube friends in a way where I'm not stressed out about thinking about the next thing. There is no next thing for me to think about except for wait. Those 111 3-page essays I neglected to grade this week. Not gonna do that. This is my day off, right? I'm stressed out, LOL. Yes. Look, we could talk about stress all day long, but really what we should be talking about, what we should be talking about is eliminating stress. I think I discovered this week that I was doing too much. The YouTube thing is really something I want to have succeed, but I have to let Stella in. Hold on. You ready to come in, Pop? Come on. Good dog. You want a biscuit? Here's a biscuit. We might get a Stella's. Come here. Can you come up? Oop, gotta move the food. Come up here. Come on. Up. Yes. Okay, there she was. That's about all you're gonna get. There you go, puppy. Good dog. She has been such a good pup. She let me sleep this morning. I mean, usually she gets up at about 3 o'clock in the morning with me, and she goes out to go to the bathroom, and then she comes back to bed. But she's ready to be up and running around at 6:37. If you're not, I mean, when we're at work, she's already done her thing. But if somebody's home, she wants to wake them up, and she wants them to play with her. But I think she sensed something today, because she just laid there. She was such a good dog. Let's go see her real quick. Say hi. You're such a pretty puppy. Such a pretty puppy. Okay. We won't bother you anymore. Okay, you've got to admit, she's a sweet puppy. Who is that came in? 1984 barbecue. Look at that sweet. Yes, she's an American Bulldog. A lot of people mistake her for a pit bull. She is not a pit bull. One of the things I tell people to look at is her eyes. They are very different than a pit bull. Pit bulls are really lovely pets. They just have a bit bad rap, but our puppy is not a pit bull. People say, oh, that's just a catch-all. Am I frozen? You guys, am I frozen? I am. Shoot. Sorry. I know I'm frozen. Oh no, why does this happen? Yes, I know. Darn it. You can still hear me. Good, I won't start cussing then. I wonder, how do I get it to stop being frozen then? Help. Should I restart you? I know it, okay. We can still hear you, keep going. Yeah, but will it, that's such an awful place for... Look at that picture, please. Nobody take a screenshot. That would be awful. This always happens with my phone. You guys, would you come back if I restarted? No, you're not too late. Would you come back if I restarted?